Today I want to do a bunch of powder coating and take you along. We are going to powder coat some of the things here on the table. We're going to be using the Harbor Freight system, so this will be a pretty good review of the Harbor Freight powder coating system and using their powder coat paint. I have here some items that I'm going to do. So I'll go through this everything on the table. This is some shackles that I'm going to do. I'm not sure what color I want to do them yet. I've got an old wrench that I'm going to do just for practice. Probably do a two-tone or a silver with a candy color over that. These are some parts for a vibrating shaker table that I'm building. That'll be in another video. These are some bicycle pegs, so I'm going to do those color. These here are going to be a silver color. I have a Sherwin-Williams Supreme Silver there. I've never used that, so I want to see what that looks like here on these, and then I might use it as a base on a two-tone. I have a Jolly Pop blue. This is a really cool blue that you would use over the top of a silver or a chrome or something shiny to give some depth. So I've got some matte black here, powder coat from Harbor Freight. I think that's what I'm going to do these with. I got yellow. I'm going to do these springs in yellow. And then I took some yellow and some red, mixed them together in another container, and I got this. And that's what this color is. This color is it's an orange. I wanted to see what it would do, and it turned out pretty good unless you get up real close and you can actually see the individual colors. It does not homogenize and blend well. It's just speckles of two different colors in there. And so because I have leftover, I got another set of those, and I'm going to powder coat these. I had to make a repair with some alumaloy. Try to do a video on that. May upload it, may not. It didn't turn out that great, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm going to do these. So first step though, I have to take everything over to the sandblaster and blast all the rust off, the dirt, the old paint, and whatever else, and get. Alright, I got these ones done. I'm going to go ahead and use the acetone and just a cloth. You could use a tack cloth, but I'm just going to use this cotton shop rag. It's clean. Yeah, so let's get these things all cleaned up. Okay, so the parts I'm going to do first are these little rings. I'm going to do them Supreme Silver. So I got a empty container. Comes with the Harbor Freight kit. There's two of them in there. It doesn't take much. I'll go 3 tablespoons. I won't use nearly that, but all right. Put that on the gun. Got the small tip on because I got small parts. I've got the pressure set at 40. That pressure is a little high compared to what everybody else says, but it seems to work for me. And then so I run 40 pounds over to the gun, and I can give an overview of this whole setup I made here if you want, so just let me know in the comments below. Okay, here we go. Not getting a good ground for some reason. Let's spin this a little bit. Okay, there, that's good. Turn it around. Push the pedal with your foot. I let off when I grab it so I don't shock myself. And I pull the tip of the gun away from it as well. Alright. Now if you're doing a big part, you can use the light to make sure you've got good coverage. Make sure you don't see any of the base metal coming through.
Okay, I'm going to hang this up here. Put another one down. I'll do them all now, put them all in the oven. Running out of space with the angles. I might have to put those in 50 foot in the oven. As we get started, hurry up, finish these. Those parts are so small, they won't take long to heat up.
These ones already turned silver, and there's the black ones. I'll come over here and get my flashlight. I used this flashlight for seeing inside the sandblaster, and then we can do this and look inside. That silver actually looks pretty cool. It's got a metallic look to it. Alright, so once that starts to flow, and they pretty much all there, we're going to start clocking it for 20 minutes. So, let me get you set back in here. Alright, so I'll set the timer for 20 minutes, and then we'll pull them out. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and prep up my next set of parts. I'm going to get these all prepped and ready to go. And those are going to be done in this Harbor Freight yellow, and we'll see how that looks. Maybe like a safety yellow. And then I've got the other jack stands in the sandblaster. I'll be doing those. But yeah, we'll come back after these are done. Okay, so real quick on this oven. I have determined that 350 degrees on this dial actually is around 400 degrees. So let's just double check. I'm going to crack it open. And the back of the oven is 413, and our part 388, 386. So they're basically 400 degrees. Probably just cooled down when I open the door. So that's one thing you'll want to check on your oven. And we got about 18 more minutes to go. Okay, so while I'm waiting too, I'm going to switch colors, so I'll show you how I clean this out. I'll flip this upside down and unscrew the jar, and then put the powder back that we didn't use. Put the top back on. I'm going to blow this out. We're going to blow this off. Blow through here. That's all clean, ready to go for the next one. We're going to blow this out. Alright. And that's going to be yellow. So we'll get the yellow ready to go. I'll just pour some in here, just transfer some. Good enough. Use the acetone. First, I clean off my fingers real quick. It's not going to be the greatest. You can't get in all the nooks and crannies. But if I was doing this for somebody else, I'd probably dip them in acetone and rinse them or something like that, or use brake clean. But I'm just wiping off the surface. Close enough. You're probably not even going to be able to see these parts. While I'm at it, I'll go ahead and wipe this one off. I think I'm going to do this one, this green color here. I'd never used that one either. I want to see what that green looks like. It's called Pure Green, RAL 6037. Alright. Okay, that's ready to go. And the other thing I'm using here is I'm using this stainless steel wire. For the hangers. Probably not the best choice. Because stainless steel does not conduct electricity as well as, say, copper or aluminum or even steel. But it's what I've got, and seems to work decent. I've never tried anything else really, and I use them once or twice until they get so coated that you don't get there's too much paint on it. And then what I'll do is I throw them in the vibrating shaker thing to do bolts and stuff with. Then I just bend a little, basically make a little hoop like that, stick it in there like that, hang it like that. Okay. Got the gloves on now because by this point the turn the oven back on. While those are cooling, we're going to go ahead and get ready and spray these springs. Okay, we'll let them get up to temperature. I don't think it needs to be the full 400 degrees. We'll just, I don't know, maybe a couple hundred degrees, 180, something like that. 280 degrees. Didn't take long. We'll pull that same one out. Try it again. And we'll throw the electricity to it as well. Alright, let's give it a shot. Alright, close enough. Probably would have done better if I'd have put a little more powder in that one. But I didn't expect that Faraday effect to happen. I wasn't even thinking about it really. Worst case scenario, if it doesn't turn out, I'll just paint them black. Okay, so I pulled those out. I went ahead and cranked the temperature down to 350 and baked them for 10 minutes like the instructions said, rather than trying to go rogue and do it different. But that's how it turned out. Get a light on it. The inside did pretty good. Didn't get much way down in there, but surface looks real good. Yeah, it's hard to get down in there with that Faraday cage effect, Faraday effect with this KVA. There's other units that will, you can adjust the KV and get down in there a little deeper, but I'm happy with it. This one's still too hot to touch. I use the air hose to blow this one off to cool it off. I was going to try to do something cool with these, but I figured, hey, they're foot pegs. They should have a textured thing on there anyway. And I'm thinking about using these for the rat rod, maybe some type of shift mechanism or shift lever or something like that. So anyway, textured black. Okay, the yellow powder coat on the springs was a total fail. We kind of figured that, so I just spray painted them chrome color. And here's what I'm doing with them. These are the other parts I powder coated, that ultimate silver, I think it was called. That's going to go on there. And put the other piece on there. There. And that's what those are going to be. Alright, so I'm going to do a whole different video on this shaker table for the concrete. So anyway, I just wanted to show what those were being used for. And again, these turned out really good. I kind of ran out of time, so I'll do these shackles and that wrench in another video, but that's all I got done today. Well, if you like that, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll do more videos on this sort of stuff, and reviews on products that you can get. I like tinkering around, and this is a nice addition to the shop, the powder coating setup. You can really fine-tune those things you want to do. And the Harbor Freight system is real affordable, and it works. You know, I've never used this yellow on anything besides these jacks mixed with that red, but it does work. It's just the Faraday effect. If you look inside of here, tight inside corners are hard to get with this machine. That's the only drawback to it that I've found. But if you want to get started with it, it's a pretty good unit. Alright, thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you in the next video.